Hey Leos, welcome to your mid-March Twin Flame Soulmate reading. Although whenever you tune into this video, it doesn't matter the time frame. If it resonates for you, then it resonates. So timing isn't really important to me when I'm doing a reading. So I'm just taking a look at what we have here. And what I am seeing here, the overall energy is, it's interesting. Um, I'm seeing that something's being offered here, okay? I'm seeing that something's being offered. And what I'm seeing is that, as you can see, this person, um, where he has green and red on, okay? And of course, the red is for passion and for fire, and that's like right up you guys' alley, right? But I feel like you're kind of, even though there is passion and desire, I feel like, and there's something being offered here, I feel like the key here is stages, right? And it's like you're starting over with somebody and you're starting from a place of friendship and of sharing some things with this person. I don't feel like you're necessarily going to lay it all out on the table because, as you can see, this person's arms are crossed, and he's not fully open. But I do feel like you are offering something. And I feel like the other person is offering to you as well. As you can see in the background, there's a woman here and she's kind of, um, there's no color to her and she's sad and probably feeling alone. And so I feel like the person that you're in connection with, you both are going to be offering something to each other. And I feel like it's on a healing level. And that's going to start with friendship and a hint of passion and romance as well. But there's some things that need to be discussed and things that need to be talked about between the two of you. And I feel like that's the overall theme of your reading here, where I do feel like there's going to be some communication between you and the person that you're connected to. And like I said, I don't feel like you're putting everything out on the table, but I do feel like there is communication, there's conversation. And I feel like it's going to help the both of you move forward. And the thing that I was hearing when I was looking this over is stages. Stages. Like there's levels to this, okay? And I feel like you're wanting to move forward with this person. You're wanting to progress. Like you don't have to have everything right now, but you want to move forward. You don't want things to stay the way they were. And you are starting to look at it differently. I feel like the both of you are starting to kind of see this from a different perspective than where you've been at. For some of you, there hasn't been communication between you and this person, and now you're wanting to open that door up, and so are they. Um, I feel like when I'm looking at the person you're connected to, they're a little bit more hesitant because they don't know exactly where you're coming from. They don't know. They've been questioning sort of what your motives have been as far as they're concerned, and they don't want things to get out of balance because here's what I'm seeing as well. Like, I feel like what's interesting about this and where the two of you are mirroring each other is that you both have more power in this situation than you are aware of. And I feel like, though, you're both feeling a little left out in the cold and you're both feeling like you don't have the power. But it's interesting, Leo, you have more power in this situation than you're aware of, even though you're feeling like you don't. Um, because I do see that this person has felt very vulnerable to you in the past. And so I feel like this person has had to sort of step away and gain their balance for a little bit here emotionally. And so now they're just a little bit afraid. Like they're peeking out to see where you're at and how you're going to move forward. They're kind of like just seeing what you're going to do and seeing how you're going to approach things, and that's how they're going to that's how they're going to gauge how they're going to move forward at this point. Let's see here what else. Now, it's interesting too. I feel like, Leo, you're coming to a place where you feel that you could help this person and you're feeling like they could help you too. Like there is a higher calling to this connection, and you're not so much right now looking at it from like where you just want to like get into a relationship right away with this person. And this is to the group who's not in a partnership union physically with the one you're connected to. It's not necessarily that you need to have it all right now, but you are wanting to move forward. You're wanting to move forward and progress past where you've been. You're wanting to work at this connection with this person that you're connected to. I feel like you've just went through a pretty big growth spurt, emotionally, spiritually, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to forgive. And also, like you're ready for forgiveness on both of your parts, and you're ready to move forward because you do want to work on your connection and your partnership. And you know that there's purpose. You know that there's purpose to this, and you know that there's things that have to be worked on, even within yourself. So I feel like you have to handle this, and I feel like you're already aware of that with I don't want to say kid gloves, but be gentle and delicate in the way that you're handling this person, because this person has been hurt. This person doesn't know if they can trust what is happening in this connection, if they can trust you even. They don't know what to expect. They don't know if things can be different because of what you've experienced in the past. They want to move forward with you as well. They want to explore this connection with you. They want some communications. They want some honesty from you. They want to know that you're on the same page with them, because I feel like they don't know where you're at in connection. They don't know how you're truly feeling. And I feel like you haven't revealed everything, at least not lately. And so they're not exactly sure where you are, what your motives are. They're not sure how to move forward. And they're being very careful on how they're doing that right now. So the thing that I'm getting really loudly is friendship, friendship, friendship. And so that's the key here to progress. Not necessarily small talk, Leo, but an understanding and compassion and empathy for that person. And to be open to talking about things, and exploring, kind of looking at it from the other person's side, and being open and understanding that you can't get from A to Z without going to the other letters. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to go through the alphabet here in this connection. There's levels. There's levels. That's what I keep hearing. There's stages and there's levels. And to progress, you have to move from one level to the next level to the next level to the next. So it's time to move to that next level. I know you might be expecting that other person, and you might be waiting on that other person to do something, but I feel like the ball really is in your court. Where you're not needing to be held back, but you're needing to move forward and do things. You know that there's purpose to this connection. You're not exactly sure ultimately what that is. Like, you have ideas of what that is. You don't know where that's leading to exactly. But you know there is a purpose. You know at the core of this that you are helping each other on some levels. And I feel like that's where you should move into a place of vulnerability from the space of understanding that you two are helping each other work some things out emotionally, spiritually, and even in the physical realm. I feel like you guys are helping each other. And so I feel like when you approach this, yes, there's some communication that needs to happen. But you're also approaching it from a place where you know that there's a deeper purpose. You're not just looking at this on the surface, and you're not just wanting like your needs met, but you're understanding that there's two in connection, and that you're coming from the higher space in this connection and not just from the ego. And I really do feel that if you come from that space, you can open up the doors and let more come in. Like, you'll be able to gain so much more just coming from that space. But expecting to move from A to Z, you're going to continue to come to a stalemate, So what I see moving forward here is I do feel like there's going to be communication, and there's going to be some offers made, I feel, on both of your ends. It could be you first offering something to them, or them offering something to you, but nonetheless, it is going to be appreciated from the other side. Whoever it is that goes first. And understanding that that person is, they don't know what to expect. They're afraid to lay their cards out on the table because they don't know what to expect from you at this point, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to leave you with that, and I will talk to you soon.